Donald Trump misses a golden opportunity to set the record straight on white supremacy. Let's give him a do-over. There's no doubt that Donald Trump missed a golden opportunity to set the record straight regarding his stance on white supremacy and the fact that he condemned it on numerous occasions. And the fact that Chris Wallace brought up the Fine People hoax to begin with, unprompted, does demonstrate his total bias and lack of integrity. Nonetheless, it was still a total setup that for Donald Trump to smash it down and squelch those rumors once and for all. And he failed in doing so. However, given the magic of the internet and a little bit of fine editing, the following is a recreation of the reaction that if Donald Trump had had, would have squelched Joe Biden's ambitions to become the first sleeping president since Ronald Reagan. This would have ended the presidential elections in his favor.
But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
First of all, Chris, last week I declared both the KKK and Antifa as terrorist organizations. What more would you like me to do in terms of the condemnation of white nationalists?
And to say,
and as for you, Mr. Chris Wallace, bringing up the Fine People hoax, which you can verify that I condemn both the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists in the same minute, merely by looking at the videotape, I implore every single voter to look at the full context of the statement that I made at the time. In fact, here it is for you.
And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay?
The fact that you would bring it up just shows how bad the fake news has it out for me. So given that I've already condemned them both unequivocally, is there another group that you'd like me to disavow?
Proud Boys and right-wing militia.
The Proud Boys, Sleepy Joe. You should really go back to taking your nap, because maybe you don't know this, but the leader of the Proud Boys is named Enrique Tarrio, and he is of Cuban Afro descent. Here's a picture of him. Does this look like a white nationalist, like a white supremacist group to you, Sleepy Joe? Huh? The leader, the white supremacist leader right here? The fact is, if a bunch of Proud Boys came to your house, they wouldn't do anything, in all likelihood, to damage it. And then these terrorist groups, BLM and Antifa, and I've already declared Antifa to be a terrorist group. Can we agree on that? Huh? While Antifa and BLM would first threaten you and then burn down your house. And then, maybe, if you don't let them, say you had guns to protect yourself, and I'm all in favor of the Second Amendment. They want to take your guns away. Make no mistake about it, Kamala Harris, she said so. They would call the cops, who they want to abolish, by the way, and have you arrested for having defended yourself. Like the McCloskeys of St. Louis. You know the McCloskeys.
White supremacists.
Very fine people. Very, very fine people.
And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
And as long as we're talking about condemning dangerous groups, which I've just done, how about you, Sleepy Joe? How about you condemn Antifa and BLM?
Antifa is an idea, not an organization.
Okay. So let me understand. Is this idea that you just described, Sleepy Joe, pay attention to me. Stay with me. This is a little bit tough for you, I'm sure. Is this idea what is burning down buildings, looting and destroying small businesses, throwing Molotov cocktails at people and police? Is this all happening in the form of an idea? Sleepy Joe, stay with me.
Will you shut up, man?
I think it's time that we put a lid on this debate. I promise you I'll be the greatest president in the history. In the history of presidents, this election is over. a little reenactment that I wish Donald Trump had done. He missed a golden opportunity to absolutely crush Sleepy Joe. I do not believe that Sleepy Joe is fit to be president of the United States. He was mumbling, he was stuttering, he was barely awake, and he had days and days to prepare. He's not out at the campaign trail. I do believe that Donald Trump is going to be a better president than Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe wants a reset in terms of when he's negotiating with Putin and Xi. He can't handle Donald Trump interrupting him a couple of times. I'm sorry. I don't believe that Joe Biden is fit to be president, and it's Kamala Harris that they want to bring in via the Trojan horse of Joe Biden. But let's reenact that golden opportunity. If you like this, share it with a friend, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Peace out. The greatest president ever. 4 years. 4 years. Peace, everybody.